how do you create your dream life? Whether it is to lose weight, have a better relationship, advance in your career, whatever you're after, you have to realize that it's not really about that goal. It's really about a feeling that you're after. You're either trying to avoid pain or gain pleasure. But really, big picture, which is what I want to talk about with you, it's about creating your dream life. This goal of yours, even if you achieved it right now, if I could snap my fingers and you would achieve it right now, it's not gonna make you happy as you think. You see, happiness is more of a choice. I've achieved many goals that I've set out to. I've had my dream car, I bought my home, married the love of my life. I was crushing it in business. I was getting all this recognition. I had more money in my bank account than I ever thought that was possible. And to a point, yes, I was happy, but after a while I wasn't. Actually, it got to a point where everything that I had on my bucket list was checked off and I was miserable. And on the other hand, I was at a point where I was 21. I had moved out of my parents in bad terms. I was in toxic relationships. I was cheated on. I had moved on to this country that from Mexico to US. I didn't speak the language. I had nobody. I was lonely, no friends. I was just so low and lost and depressed. I didn't have money for my next meal. I lived in this little crappy apartment that was empty fridge. I just had my bedroom that I took from my parents' home. No utensils, no plates. To a point where I didn't want to take a girl there that I was dating then because I was embarrassed. And she went there and she saw that I didn't even have food, plates, utensils. So she went to buy me stuff. It was like a low moment in my life. But every day I chose to be happy when I woke up. I chose to be happy. I would wake up at 3 a.m. to run uphill, yelling my incantations. I'm fucking unstoppable. I'm fucking unstoppable. I'm fucking unstoppable. And I would just prime myself. I would put myself in this peak state to just go conquer the day and be happy. And I realized that, hey, I've been at the top, I've been at the bottom, or at the top at that point, right? And I've been at the bottom. And I've realized that it's really always a choice. Every day. Give you an example right now. Oscar was somebody who would help my team a while ago through the years. And right now he's in a coma. He had a heart attack and he's been in a coma for about a month. And so every morning when I wake up negative as fuck, when I don't want to get out of bed, when I'm stressed by my problems, I think about Oscar now. Oscar would do anything to get out of bed. His family would do anything for him to get out, and he would be so happy. No matter if you have shortcomings, no matter if you have stress, no matter what's going on. So realize first of all that yes, we're gonna crush this goal together. Don't you worry about it. We're gonna make it happen. But realize that you could choose to be happy right now. And you're gonna be happy when you're making progress. You don't even have to wait till you complete the goal. As soon as you start making progress and you start living in alignment with the person that you wanna be, the person you're meant to be, you're gonna feel amazing. But the problem is, even if you get to the goal, that can't stop, that progress can't stop, that alignment cannot stop, or it'll actually turn on you. That momentum, that positive momentum will turn on you. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I want you to find the secret to your happiness. What do I mean by this? My trigger. What is your trigger? For me, that trigger was in the morning, in my lowest moments. And it is still today. My trigger to get me in the right direction to choose to be happy is to win the morning. So I'm not gonna snooze. So I'm not gonna be running late and stressed for stuff. I win the morning. If I win the morning, I win the day. That is my trigger. So my trigger to my happiness is I wake up early and I attack immediately my bigger purpose. Immediately my bigger purpose. And that puts me in the right path and the right mindset. And if I win the morning, I win the day. Every time I win the morning, I have a great day. No matter what problem you throw at me, I'm gonna have a better day. And the times that I've snoozed and I've postponed my routine, my purpose in the morning, and I just start the day by reacting to the world, it's guaranteed a bad day for me. Guaranteed. So for me personally, that trigger is to get up early and attack the day, attack my process. We've talked about the process that we do here, so we're not gonna go into detail here, but I want you to find your trigger. What is the trigger that gets you on the right path to win the day and get on it right away so you can begin the day with momentum? Start stacking wins as soon as possible. And number two, what is the trigger that gets you on the opposite direction? For me, it's snoozing. If I snooze, as much as I want to enjoy that sleep, I'll enjoy it in that moment, but I know that later on I'm gonna be down, I'm gonna be pissed off, I'm gonna be reacting to the world, so I'm gonna be stressed. So that's my negative trigger. What is yours? And the next part about this is purpose. It cannot be about losing 10 pounds for the trip, because that never sticks. You may lose it, but you gain it back. We have to realize that this goal of ours, or at least for me, this is the only thing that has made it stick, is we have to link it to a bigger purpose than ours. Way bigger purpose. So what is your highest value people? A lot of times we won't do stuff for us, but we'll do for our loved ones. And so if we can link the process of this goal, of this dream life that you're after, this dream person, and it's not about 10 pounds weight loss or 100-pound weight loss, when you realize that being on that path, you're serving your biggest purpose for your family, for your kids, for your parents, maybe for your spouse, whatever, whoever it is, your biggest purpose usually is a who, not a what. You realize that anytime you're gonna fall off, you're betraying that person. You're letting them down. Because we can let ourselves down all the time. We let ourselves off the hook. Who cares, right? We've done it all our lives, so one more time, what difference does it make? But we don't want to let our kids down. We don't want to let our parents down, our significant other, right? So when you link that goal to them, to your highest value people, you have to be the best version of you. In my case, my purpose is to elevate others. It's to be the best that I can for the world, to create the hero on my journey and be that hero, give that person to the other people in my life, to my daughter, my wife, my family, my team, my clients. And if I fall off my diet, if I skip workouts, if I am not pursuing, if I'm not growing in my professional life, if I am not living in alignment, if I'm talking the talk but not walking the walk, I am in direct conflict because I'm betraying them. And so I don't want to betray my family. I don't want to betray you. So I stick with it. So no matter how good that, how tempting something looks to fall off, I can't. I can't because it's no longer about me. When it was just about me, I would fall off all the time. But now that it is about elevating others, now that I'm here for you, I can't do that because I would not be in peace at night when I put my head on the pillow. I'm gonna be in conflict. I'm not gonna be in peace because I know I'm lying to you, because I know I would be a hypocrite. You see, when you link it to them, to that higher value people, now you have a way bigger, a driving force for you to stick with it. Now willpower is not necessary. Now the stars and moons aligning is not necessary because they are driving you. My family, they will be the last people that I want to let down. You guys, you that have put your trust in me, that you've hired my team and I would not let you down. I'm not gonna take that lightly. So now that bigger people, that bigger purpose, and not to mention, the man upstairs, our creator, gave me this chance to help you, to help others, to be a positive impact on other people's lives. I cannot take that lightly. So I can't fall off. I can't, now I'm not perfect. I fall off every now and then. But I get back on track right away. I don't fall off as before anymore because now it's not about me. Once you make it about them, the most important people in your life and your bigger purpose, losing the weight is easy. Making more money is easy. Being more excited for your relationship is easy. Staying loyal is easy. Let's just imagine if that camera was following you around 24/7 and they're gonna show the world everything you do, you don't do, you say, you think. Once you can live in alignment with that and you don't worry about other people seeing it, you're at peace. That's what you call true freedom. When you don't have to hide, it all starts by, first of all, realizing happiness is a choice. It's not about the goal. You're creating the dream person, the dream life, but it's about a choice you make every day. And as you make progress, you'll feel a lot better. Number 2, what's your trigger to win the day? And number 3, who are the highest value people? What is that bigger purpose that is gonna make you stick with it? Who cares if you get there, if you lose it, right? If you still self-sabotaging. Find those 3. That's your homework for today. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's rock.